Hi guys, P. Diddy here, and we're going over lines 539 and 5 to 550 in Book 1 of the Aeneid. And in these lines, at this point in the story, Aeneas has not yet reached the city of Carthage, but Ilioneus is in Carthage and is pleading his case to Dido, asking for help from her and for passage with the Trojans and the remaining Trojans. And these lines are pretty much all his speech to her. And so in the first lines here, quod genus hoc hominum, what race, what race of men is this? Hominum here is genitive plural. That's why that translates to of men. And there's an implied est here that you just sort of add in. Quae hunc tam barbara morum permittit patria. And this means what land, or Ilioneus is asking, what land so barbaric permits this custom? Hospitio prohibemur harnae bella quient primaque vetant constitere terra. So there's a good bit over here. Hospitio is an ablative of separation, harenai and hospitio are an ablative of separation, and these lines would translate to, we are held back from the hospitality of the sands. That's where you get the ablative of separation. They stir war, they prevent us and prohibit us from standing upon the first land. Si genus humanum et mortalia temnitis arma at sperate Deos memores fandi atque nefandi. This means, if you scorn the race of men and the weapons of mortality, yet be mindful that the gods look for good and for evil. And Deus memores fandi atque nefandi here is an indirect statement that the gods look for good and evil. And now in these next lines, Ilioneus talks about the benefits that Dido could receive from being friendly to the Trojans. Rex erat Aeneas nobis, quo justerater, nec pietate fuit, nec bello maior et armis. And these two lines are mostly centered around Ilioneus making a comparison here, as you can see, with quo being ablative of comparison. And it means, we had our king Aeneas, than whom not another man was more just or loyal, nor greater in battle. Quem si fata virum servant, si vescitur ara aetheria, neque ad hoc crudelibus occubat umbris, non metus officio nec te certasse priorum paeniteat. So here, if the fates protect that man, if he feasts on the air of the heavens and not lie low beneath the cruel shades, do not fear, and you will not have a reason to repent for doing this service. So the service here, or the kindness, is, or would be, if Dido allowed the Trojans safe passage. And that's essentially what Ilioneus is asking for here. The two C's here, si fata and si vescitur, are a present simple fact condition. Vescor, as you can see, where is it? There you go. Takes its object in the ablative. That's where you get aura, etheria. And down here, crudelibus and umbris are an ablative of location, and I believe this is referring to the underworld, because Ilioneus does not know if Aeneas is dead or not. He doesn't know his fate. Now in the final lines here, Ilioneus is once again trying to plead his case as to why it would be beneficial to the Carthaginians and Dido if they allowed the Trojans safe passage, and presented them with kindness. Sunt et seculis regionibus urbes armaque Troianoque a sanguine claras acestis. And this means there are Sicilian cities in that region with military power and Acestes of Trojan blood. Famous Acestes, Claras Acestes of Trojan blood. And so, to Dido, this in alliance or friendship with the Trojans might be actually beneficial to her. Or at least that's what Ilioneus is arguing here.